Okay, I am going to see if this will work. Hang on one second. Okay, so what I do is I use my microscope and I try to find, let's see, where are we here? I try to find the hairs. Let me focus in here. Gosh, I'm so nervous. I try to find the hairs that look interesting and won't be too difficult to get out because I don't want to damage more skin that I already have. See, now this one's hard to get out, so I may move on. I know some people won't be pleased with that, but I'll come back to it in a little bit. Let's see if I can find another one here. Oh, this one looks like a fun one. Looks like it was ingrown, but worked its way out on its own. Not sure why this is so blurry today. Here, let me back this up a little bit. If anyone out there has any questions, go ahead and put them up. I will be able to see them on my screen as I do this. So here's that one I had before. You just want to pull up very slowly, get the hair out of the way, and let's see if there's a little piece left. Oh, I don't know where that one went. Sorry. Oh, maybe I'll turn my light up here. There we go. So I like these ones here, the ones that have two hairs in. Those blonde thick ones come out real easy. It's almost like they're not even connected to anything. Anybody have any favorites that they like to see? Do I even have any? Oh, I don't even have anybody on here. Okay, so I am just trying to focus in on the hair that I want to pluck. I think that my quality isn't the best because of being on Wi-Fi and on my 4G at the same time. So I'm not really sure, but if this is either too blurry to watch or too shaky, just leave a comment and I will try to make it better for you. Let's see here. Sorry if this makes you dizzy. It's kind of making me dizzy as well. You always want to make sure that you clean off your tweezers. I know sometimes I get anxious to get the hair out that I'm trying to pluck, and I look past the ones that are stuck to my tweezer, and I know that can be frustrating for a lot of my viewers. Let's see here. Oh, there, that's pretty clear. Not the best I've seen. If you guys have any questions, like I said, just this one here looks like it might be something good. I don't want to dig too deep, like I said before. Where'd that purple fuzz come from? There we go. Okay, that wasn't as fun as I had hoped. I know that in between, whenever I'm plucking and I move the camera, I know that can make anyone dizzy. Sometimes these ones that are right under the surface can be little buggers to get. Sorry, I'm so shaky. I'm so nervous to do this. You always want to try to go back and get those little tiny hairs. And clean off here and go back in. There we go. Oh, I wasn't expecting that one to be as long as it was. Should we get this other little one? There we go. Okay, let's move on here. Now this is from my knee. And I did a lot of plucking yesterday, so I may not have the best ones here. Okay. Now I just switched to legs. But again, this is just my knee area. Oh, that one broke off. The more I found, the more ingrown the hairs are, the easier they break because, you know, they're a little rotted out. So you have to be extra careful. This is going to be a thick root. Yeah. I can feel the difference when I'm plucking it. A real little thin one. It looks like this one was ingrown, but worked its way out. Like I said, I don't want to dig too deep and damage skin. So sometimes, before I edit them into a video, I will, stop what I'm doing and I won't add that clip to the videos unless I have made a complete pluck. Some people prefer to see these real thin ones. You have to have really good tweezers to get those, though. Got my eye on one down here. Let me see if I can find it. It's this way a little bit. Right here. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down here and squeeze it for a second. There we go. I haven't figured out how to hold it, the camera, and squeeze at the same time so you guys can see everything. So I try not to squeeze so that you do not miss out on any part of this. Let's get focused in here before I... Oh man. Clean the tweezers off and go again. Okay, that piece that's left is a little too tiny to grab onto, so I will come back to this in a little bit and see if the swelling has gone down at all. Let's see how we have joining us here. Oh, 2 people. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us, or me. Okay, I'm moving further down the leg. Not happy with the picture I'm getting here. I assume you guys are seeing the same low quality that I am. See if I can get this guy here. There we go. See if I can reposition here. Okay, so this is one I can see there's a little piece in, so I try to go and work it out as I pluck. That way you can see what is all in that follicle there. I don't think I'm going to get all of that out on this one though. So what I'll do is I will go underneath of it and just push up. And usually that will bring the other little piece to the top. And I can pluck it out. Okay, oh, my skin is so dry. do see that as well. Oh man, this is just too shaky. It's usually not like this. Like I said, I'm on both the Wi-Fi and streaming over my 4G, so I'm not sure that I have the technology to keep up with it. That was a pretty good one. So I just move the camera along as I go. And you know, some people will say that I left stuff behind, but a lot of the time that's just skin that picked up with it. If you see any as we go that you would like to see me pluck, just let me know. Oh, the quality of this I'm not pleased with at all. Let me see if I can. Let's see if that helps. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the best and clearest view that I can for you. Now it looks like I already tried to do this one probably yesterday, because I can see the new skin growth over it, but again, the hair still is under there. And once you find good ones like this, you don't really want to pass them up. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit, try to get a better view. And this one isn't turning out so well, so I'll come back to it. I'm going to go ahead and push pause for a second. Oh, this is going to be a pretty good one. You can see that it was folded up under the skin. That's what made it look dark and stand out to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull. This one's longer than I thought it would be. There you go. And then you have the clean end there. Let me clean off my tweezers. Just go back and make sure there aren't any little ones left. It looks like there's one there, but okay, moving on. Let's see this one here. Oh, that looks fun. I like to get those thin hairs. Oh, there's one in here I can see that can't even feel coming out because it's like they're not really connected, and there it was. Didn't even feel that. And I just want to push down on the skin, and I thought I got it. I just covered it. There we go. It's still there here. I'm digging a little deeper than I want to. This is what I would consider a plucking fail. I'm gonna move on here. Let's go back up more onto my knee. Usually that's where I find the pretty good ones. Oh, like this one here. It's gonna have a lot of little tiny hairs in it, I think. That one didn't work out so well either. I see one here that's a little red. Maybe I can show you what I've got going on here. Oh, yep. That came out very easy. Well, so did that one. I didn't even realize I picked up that small one. Usually there might be another little tiny hair with those, but it doesn't look like it there. And yes, I am passing some up. I can just tell some of them would involve more digging than I want to do. This little bugger. There we go. Oh, that snapped. I pulled it too hard. There we go. Let's see if I can get both of these at the same time. one broke, pulled it too hard. See, I'll do one more before I go ahead and turn this off, get some feedback, and see if this is something you guys are interested in seeing more of. Oh, slipped off there. This is just skin here. There's nothing really left to pluck in. Oop, I see this good one, so go ahead and grab this one too. Sometimes there's more in there than you anticipate. Oh, broke that little one. Let's see if I can. All right, well, thanks for watching. Leave some feedback, and I will try to do better next time. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.